we've got a chicken coop down there. The butts, water butts. So these have all kind of dried up and died now. Ugh, look at all that. Serious. There's so many things here that I'm going to be able to dry and then use for my crafty creations at a later date. Friendly tree. Welcome to the Green Gardener series with Emma and
Alejo, welcome home.
We have absolutely no clue about gardening, so we thought we would take you through the seasons as we fail and flop and fall, trying to grow vegetables, herbs and flowers. We've ended up in this amazing place in Somerset with a beautiful garden and a really big veg patch, so we're going to give it a good go and we thought we would take you along for the ride. That I would take you on a tour of the garden, and I will. So, welcome. Maybe you can help me distinguish or identify some of the plants that are here. At the moment, my knowledge is pretty basic. I know that this is rosemary because I've already been cooking with her. And down here, I honestly do not know what's going to come up in these beds. I have been using these beautiful little dried flower heads for some craft projects. And then this here is exciting. So this is a, I think it's an old like pestle and mortar where they used to grind wheat. Yeah, we've got this absolutely amazing field right here, which I don't really know what it's for. Perhaps a festival maybe? And this lovely area which gets morning sunshine. I'm thinking about putting some chairs up here or perhaps making it into a little mini wildflower meadow. Who knows? So let's go down. I'll take you down the garden path. You ready? Check out my little snowdrops emerging from here. Such a beautiful day to be doing this. Here we've got, I do not know identification, please people. Some roses, I'm guessing, and a beautiful bed of lavender all the way along here. Look at that. And then up here we have a tree. Not quite sure what this is yet. The little, they look quite young, don't they? Quite young saplings. They've all been cut back, so there's really not much identification I can do. Apart from if I probably do a bit of a Google search. I'm sure they'll come up, but I thought, ask the audience, why not? And this is one of my faves at the moment. There's actually some little honeybees that have been coming to visit this. Let's see if we can see any. They were out yesterday afternoon. And now here, a bit close up there, the people who lived here before us, they used to keep chickens. So we've got a chicken coop down there. Now, something that I'm definitely considering, researching, been speaking to people about, so that may be on the cards, but currently under here is basically just fresh ground ready to be, what's it called, hoed and planted. So this is where we're going to have our vegetable patch. And if we did want to do the whole chicken thing, we've got wire running all the way along there and round the back. And all we would need to do is just reattach and put it into these posts here. So yeah, the plan is to, let's get back in that sunlight, this vegetable patch is to not spend a load of money, because it's the first time we're doing this and I really don't have a clue, so I want lots of room to make mistakes, go wrong, do all that. I've got a few friends who are helping me, and the plan is to create some raised beds, but just by pushing the soil up and flattening it on the top. And wow, you can see it's actually icy, so yeah. Oh, I love poking a bit of ice. Who doesn't? Let's see. Oh, so satisfying. Why is that so good? Does anyone else love poking ice, or is that just me? Okay, so that's the veg patch, which will develop over time. Some of these little buds are starting to come here, as you can see. So I'm really excited. I've never had my own garden in this way. You know, when I lived at home with my family, they had a garden. But this is all new and it's all really, really exciting. Oh, we're going to be turning some of these buckets into some rainwater capturers. What do they call them? Butts, water butts. And then back here is the stream. You can hear a helicopter going over at the moment. So yeah, that noise in the background is the stream. A couple of wheelbarrows just left there by the previous owner. And then here, this is quite exciting. So these have all kind of dried up and died now. But when I got here, they were still they were still kind of budding a little bit. And I think they're apples. I think we have an apple tree. Now this is probably going to be the start of my compost patch. Ugh, look at all that. It's going to be full of worms and nice things to help the garden grow. The idea is to do one of these videos occasionally, whenever I feel like it, no plan, and keep you updated, because I want to show how an absolute beginner who has, nearly slipped on the ice, who has no clue about gardening, have a bloody good go at it. Let's just quickly take you over here. Any identification on this plant? What else have we got? Just some more roses, which are going to come in bloom and rock my world. There's so many things here that I'm going to be able to dry and then use for my crafty creations at a later date, which I'm super, super excited about. And this, I'm not sure what tree it is, but it's gorgeous. I love it. A friendly tree. It's got such character. And then here is the little bridge. Welcome to the countryside. And this is the exterior of our little place. We've got door 1 there, which we don't really use, but that's for the spare bed / my office. And then this is our front door. And then round to the front, we've got the kitchen door. And this, my friends, is wisteria, and it's going to be growing all the way up here, creating a beautiful blanket of gorgeousness. So I think that's probably about it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the show, and I hope you come back for some more at a later date. Bye! Why is that so good?